like a stillness in the wind before the hurricane begins, the hour that the ship comes in. Oh, the seas will split and the ship will hit, and the sand along the shoreline will be shaken, and the tide will sound, the waves will pound, and the morning will be breaking. Hi there, Dr. Dennis, Bluegrass Ukulele, and here I am playing a 5-string banjo when really you're checking in on this because I used the word ukulele and you have an interest in playing that instrument. Well, let's take a look now at one of the 12 reasons you need to start playing baritone ukulele right now. That's our theme. Let's take a look at this description. I teach music classes at a private school, and in ukulele classes for younger students, I have promoted the idea that the ukulele can be a stepping stone to other stringed instruments. Recently, we've added a third course titled Fretted Instruments, which adds to the ukulele other musical instruments such as 6-string guitar and 5-string banjo. Let's take a look at how ukulele, guitar, and banjo complement each other. It was several years ago when I got a telephone call from Dan Elliott, the owner of the Strum Shop in, I was going to say Vernon, but actually it's Roseville. They're located on the road Vernon. The Strum Shop in California. We got a guy here that wants to learn how to play the ukulele, but he wants to learn banjo technique on it. I thought that was really not a very good idea, but I politely agreed. And by the time I got done with the process of meeting the student and working on this, I came to the conclusion that if I took the first string, this is a banjo-lele, and it would normally be tuned to standard tuning, A, E, C, and G. My dog has fleas, as my grandpa taught me when I was first introduced to the instrument. If you take the A string and tune it down one string like that, it's called slack key tuning, and everything I learned on the 5-string banjo could be played immediately on this little instrument. Sounds pretty, huh? Great instrument. I love to play it. So there's some other ways that we can play complementary musical instruments along with the ukulele. So the baritone uke is just one of the many connections that I've begun to see. Now, let's talk a little bit about this guitar I'm reaching over to grab right now. I've got an army of musical instruments over here. And I'm taking a step back so you can see the enormity of the D18 Martin guitar. And take a look here while I'm playing this, all right? If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words would never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. That's all that's left me to. Alright, so here I am with the 6 strings of a regular guitar. And if I take a look at the first 4 strings, starting counting from the floor upward numerically, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have the notes that are represented on the baritone ukulele keep your mind on those notes as I put this over here. Listen up. Yep, those are the same notes. The same tuning, because the baritone ukulele is the first 4 strings of the 6-string guitar. And that's why you can play so many things that are similar and remember the shapes and a lot of the chord melody as you go up the neck, because the two have kindred spirit. Here's the generalization I'd like to submit to you. The 5-string banjo can operate by the same shapes on an ukulele if the first string is tuned down 1 note. We won't go into that here, but a lot of my videos represent this. Also, this instrument right here, for all practical purposes, is a guitar. It's just lacking the 4 bass notes, bass strings that you find on a 6-string guitar. So there's a real great sense of similarity between the 2 instruments, and it's very important that we develop a sense of, well, we call it being a multi-instrumentalist is the term they use for it. And I think that if you start to grow in the area of Baritone Uke, you can feel the same kind of connection that I have with other instruments across the board. We'll see you next time.